Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Robert and Kalyn Get Rich Show.
Cue the music. That's right, you are listening to the Robert and Kalyn Get Rich Show. I'm Robert Kimmel, your host. This is Kalyn Kimmel, your other host and my sister. Today is March 24th, 2026. This is episode 90. I'm in Aspen, Colorado today. She is in her home in Houston, Texas. We are here to provide you all kinds of interesting discussion topics such as
commercial ice cream makers,
Chuck Norris,
Everest and dead bodies,
Mount Everest, the lines at Hobby Airport,
baking cakes, and the effects of high altitude,
our esteemed president and his diplomatic ways.
Pearl Harbor.
All right, if those sound like great topics, then stick with us. Oh, yeah, you got one more? Go for it.
No, I'm not telling him. You have to listen to hear it. I'm not telling you.
That's right. All right, stick with us. It is going to be, as you can imagine, a wild ride. However, as you're on this wild ride, remember one thing.
This is not financial or investment advice.
Sure not. All right, Kalyn, let's get the show started. Here we go.
Bye. Well, not bye. See you in a second.
No, you don't say that yet. Say bye later.
I know.
My last vacation, what was that, 3-4 weeks ago?
I know, yeah.
Because I'm baller.
Living a Lux life over there.
I tell you, we're paying for a Lux life here at Aspen, Snowmass Village.
Yeah, that's I don't get the impression that resort spa place was super cheap either.
No, but I think it was a damn bargain compared to here.
Really?
You know? I don't know. I haven't
You're
done the
I don't
math.
even know. It doesn't what is you're like
it's all rounding error to me.
Whatever, it's is it
like I said, I'm baller, you know.
I know.
Not only do the thing, but not care about how much the thing costs.
Right.
We're here with the Ansevins, as you know, Janice and her family.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
And so
I don't know that I ever knew Janice's last name. Just.
Oh, sure.
I mean, you guys have probably mentioned it like 50 times, but. No, let's be honest, That's impressive. I know Janice's name. I don't know Janice. If we had a quiz on Janice's husband's name, I'd be like, Neurosurgeon.
Yep.
Billy.
Yep, so far so good.
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob. Kalyn, I think there are exactly 0 Billy Bobs in neurosurgery, so
you never know.
I mean, I don't think you can get your head cut open by a Billy Bob, can you? I mean, you walk in and you're like, you, sir, have a tumor in your brain.
Yeah, we're going after it.
Our neurosurgery.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Yeah, Billy Bob just finished up the steer's neurosurgery. He's coming in to do yours next.
Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all need some brain surgery around here?
Yeah, it's like I finished installing the new coolant in the
and the GMC
and the GMC,
the old 76
right,
GMC,
right. So I gotta scrub in, but
the wagon here. Well, yeah, I think you're gonna take your chances with the brain tumor in this instance.
I'm gonna take this to January. I think I'm gonna find out from January if she knows that he.
Listen, list all the Billy Bobs you know in surgery.
Yeah,
not just medicine. Look, I would take
any kind of real doctor.
I think if you went in and your general practitioner was Billy Bob Jones, you'd be like, okay, you can prescribe Tylenol extra strength. I don't care.
Yeah, no. When I said real doctor, I meant not podiatry, general medicine, family medicine, internal medicine. Those are.
Oh, I consider those. You listed 4 things that are in very different classes in my brain. So
yeah,
I mean. Family medicine, you got to get a real MD, don't you?
You have to have a real MD for all of those.
Podiatry but that's a different
Podiatry
school.
No. Podiatry?
Doctor.
You're a surgeon if you're a podiatrist. Cutting out bunions and shit. Doing all kinds of toes.
You need an MD to be a podiatrist. Yeah. No. Podiatrists earn a doctor of podiatric medicine. I hope I'm pronouncing
Podiatric.
That right. DPM. They are DPMs. So
I think you're wrong.
I'll tell Gemini we disagree. I disagree with you.
So
So, yes, we're here in Aspen.
Yeah.
it's a different world traveling with the Ansevins. You might know the boys, Ethan at least. He's one of Cody's buds,
yeah.
and then Charlie. It's safe to say they march to a different drummer. So,
oh yeah,
of course the slopes open at 9:00. So you can guess when Andrea might be out on the slopes.
right.
And Cody, right? Because he's
his mother's daughter.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Our son, his mother's son.
Yeah.
Yeah, not daughter.
So, and this is about our 5th ski trip with the Ansevins, and Andrea and Cody have learned that what you do is you get up and you go and you meet up with the Ansevins later.
Right, whenever they feel like going, yeah.
And today, Janice also went with Andrea and Cody because she's like, screw this. I'm tired. I'm like, instead of just being the cattle herder, herding cats, she's like, I'm going to get out there and enjoy a little bit of the early snow.
Yeah.
And so they leave, and everybody else is up and at it and eating breakfast, right? Mm-hmm. A solid 47 minutes later, the boys have managed to get their ski gear on and boots on and out the door.
Yeah.
And it's mostly time spent like shuffling around the condominium, staring out the window. And
well, they're on vacation. They don't have to be on a schedule. I mean, I'm struggling to see what the issue is. Like, the mountain's going to be there. There'll still be snow. Like,
no, but I understand relaxation, but from the time you've determined it is your intent to go skiing, like we are now in departure mode.
You're like, let's go, let's move, we go now. Yeah,
you would be like that, Kalyn.
Maybe.
I mean, you're laid back. I'm laid back too, but it'd be like, all right, are we going? Great, let's go. Strap it on. 10 minutes out the door, right?
Well, yeah, probably.
But we're not space cadets, so that's the big difference.
Yeah, the children of neurosurgeons often are space cadets.
Yeah, he's wired a little differently too, as
all neurosurgeons are. No.
And he comes from a long line of dudes who are wired a little differently. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I remember meeting him, and I was like supposed to like give him a hard time about a mirror or something that Janice had liked, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll totally lay into this, and like I just kept on going with it or whatever, and he was just like, and fought me the whole night about it. I was like, this isn't that fun. I thought he was gonna realize it was a joke, but or whatever. like at some point it would dawn on him that I don't have that strong of feelings about a mirror and its placement or whatever, like in their house. Like, but no, it's like, well, I mean, Janice was starting to come. I don't even know what you were thinking. Like, whatever.
One time he latched his claws into Justin on one of Justin's visits. Oh, and, Justin can talk politics with the best of them. I mean, but Dan's, like, following him into the other room to, like, add points on. And when Justin's like, enough's enough, man, you're like, you've pushed it pretty damn hard. So.
Right, yeah, geez. I mean,
because like the next day, Justin got in one of those conversations with Frank, who's also on the right wing, and Frank's like, "Will you make that kid shut up?" Will you?
Right.
I mean, speaking of politics, of course, an important part of this podcast is really getting inside and understanding the Illuminati, right?
Right.
We covered that very effectively last podcast.
Yeah,
so hopefully
I still haven't listened, but
why would you?
It seemed cogent in the moment.
But we left an important person off the list of the octogenarian Illuminati, and he might have been the head of the organization until he died this week, which was Chuck Norris.
I love Chuck Norris jokes. For starts, like all of them, and I saw one that was like a little meme, and it's like the pearly gates. God's like telling the Grim Reaper to go get Chuck Norris, right? And the Grim Reaper is sitting there like, I mean, I don't know, I don't want to like cry because he like.
I don't want to have to take on Chuck Norris.
Yeah, like I can't beat him. Yeah.
You always got the feeling that even at 85, Chuck Norris could kick your ass, but
absolutely. Like,
but what one show or performance would you most associate Chuck Norris with?
I think of him with all the kung fu stuff. Like, didn't he do stuff with Bruce Lee?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he did. I always, and even in his New York Times obituary, they wrote Chuck Norris, black belt action star of movies and television.
Or Walker, Texas
But
Ranger.
yeah, Walker, Texas Ranger. I
That's
was
my
just, it's kind of fascinating that I don't know when Walker, Texas Ranger was on, but like he's still as famous as he is or
right.
was
No, totally.
decades after being in Walker, Texas Ranger. So
I mean, yeah, it's been a long time. He's been in more infomercials since then than anything else that I know of. I mean, I know he's in like, are you AARP, whatever, stuff like that. Like,
I should show you some of these movie posters that they put up for in his obituary. So Delta
wow,
Force 2, that looks
hell yeah,
amazing.
yeah, him with blonde
And
hair or
then
something. Yeah,
this one here, it's the same. It's the same
yeah.
basic picture,
Oh,
just different
right,
weapons.
totally. I forgot he was in something with David Carradine. David Carradine's a badass too.
Sure is, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, David Carradine's dead, Bruce Lee's dead, Chuck Norris is dead. Who do we have? We got nobody now. We got like Andrew Tate.
Who will
Like,
save us?
not Andrew
Yeah.
Tate.
Well, I know who's still here. Yeah, Andrew Tate, and of course our esteemed president Donald Trump.
Well, that's true.
So, who this week? You did you hear this one? If you didn't, you're gonna like this. I think.
Okay.
Trump jokes about Pearl Harbor and meeting
Oh
with
yeah, I
his leader.
did see that. I was so yes. Like, did you see the clip? Oh my god, it's hilarious. Like,
But I gotta say, like when the reporter is like, "How come you didn't tell anybody about this attack?" and he's like, "How come you didn't tell anybody about Pearl Harbor?" Like it's like fair. I feel like that's totally fair. Like a Japanese reporter should not ask this question.
I mean, yeah, but they think the context of the question is like, why didn't you tell any of your allies about this? Like us, the Japanese, your allies. And there's like, well, when you guys fucking attacked us, why didn't you tell us? Like, I don't know. We weren't exactly besties back then.
But he almost said it in a way that you can imagine him like slapping the knee of the prime minister lady. It's just like, what do you know?
Well, yeah, the look on her face is something else. She's like,
I know,
like,
I know, and in that Japanese culture, you're kind of not supposed to show emotion a whole lot.
Right,
so
I know. She's like
very stone faced.
like,
yeah, but you get the sense that like Donald Trump's the guy you bring at Thanksgiving dinner brings up your mother's alcohol problem or something.
Yes, absolutely. Right, yeah. I know. He's a beacon of tact. Like
and maybe you heard about the other Trump moment of tact this week, which was when Bob Mueller died. Trump's reaction to Mueller's death. Good, I'm glad.
Who's Mueller?
Mueller is the guy who did the Russiagate investigation, and so basically, got Trump to the brink of impeachment. So, but he was head of the FBI or something for like decades. So,
Oh, yeah.
But
I mean,
it's sort of like it definitely echoes of this Rob Reiner death, where he's like,
right. That's
"Yeah,
what
I didn't like that guy, so
yeah.
he's dead."
Well, that's what happens. Like, it's like what? Like, like it's a warning to all you liberals. Your sons are coming to kill you.
I could see there's a difference in degree between his relationship with Reiner and with Mueller, though. I could.
Well,
see
yeah.
That,
I mean, I get that this Mueller did something that like directly affected him. Rob Reiner's like, I make movies, and maybe it was vocally democratic or whatever. But anyway.
Yeah, but still, Bob Mueller was this decorated, long-time member of the FBI and the head of the FBI, and so you get this feeling that even if he had prosecuted, say, Barack Obama would have like spoke at his funeral at least appropriately.
Oh, right, yeah.
But
when nobody, no other president, none of them, like are like, fuck yeah, good. Let's fucking open a bottle of champagne when somebody dies. Like, like. Did you see? I sent you one thing. So Instagram has like decided that I wanted to be on Katie Couric's page, which I'm like, really? Like, I don't know. But they weren't wrong. Like, so this Katie Couric thing, I sent it to you, but it's about the Department of Defense spending $100 billion in 1 month on like all kinds of fun stuff, like $20 million on ribeye steaks and $40 billion I don't know. I have like I don't know. It was too much money on lobster tails and steaks and all kinds of random shit. And it's like they have the use it or lose it approach to budgeting, which.
And I don't know like what that money went to or not, but you've got bases all over the world, so buying ice cream machines for $100,000 doesn't sound that outrageous to me. Yeah, but I don't know if it's only for like even the Pentagon is huge, but so $100,000 of ice cream machines might be a little much for there. But
yes,
I don't know.
I mean, $100,000 worth of ice cream machines for the Pentagon.
Well, this is how we Pentagon end up with the largest office building in the world.
How many ice cream machines does one fucking business? One building does not need that many ice cream machines, no matter how big it is. How much does an ice cream machine cost? Well, let's find that out first.
I don't know. $5,000. $5,000.
Okay, so how much did we spend on them?
100,000. Yeah.
Okay.
So about 20 of them.
Yeah, 20 is too many for one building.
How many people work in the Pentagon?
I don't care. How much ice cream do those fuckers need? Like, you guys are fine.
30,000 people work in the Pentagon. Like, how many ice cream machines?
Not 20. Not 20.
More than one.
Okay, fine. 2. Like, one on the north wing, one on the south wing. You guys have elevators and stuff. It's not like it's in demand at every... How many cafeterias does the Pentagon have?
You could... Okay, how
That's
many
the real question. Yeah.
Are in the Pentagon. 2 main Pentagon.
See, okay, we don't need 10 each. We don't need 10 ice cream makers per kitchen.
There's also a concourse area that contains a large food court and commercial.
Fine, okay. I'll allow 3. I'll allow 3. 3 different. Fine.
Basically, if you work at the Pentagon, it's a lot like working at the mall. You can.
Right. Yeah. So then there's retail vendors who are bringing their own ice cream machine that is not supplied by the Department of Defense, but. I mean, she did talk about in the category of musical instruments, there was a $100,000 piano that was going to like the private home of one of the generals or something.
Right.
So it's like
that seems
we really need
weird.
Yeah. Like, fine. Other instruments, I get it, because there's a band and whatever, and there's a museum, I'm sure, that's associated with the DoD or something. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Which. Again, I don't know if we need a flute for the museum, but whatever.
I don't know if they furnish generals' homes.
They probably do.
Right. So buying a piano is not so outrageous for...
But like how much was your piano?
For $5,000 to $10,000.
Right. And that's
years ago. So
right. That's
a $25,000 piano should be more than enough, no matter how big shot a general you are. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. But. So I mean, I think that's the thing, and like. All these lobster tails that they bought and stuff like that. It's like, okay, I get it. You're going to have some lobster. Fucking people are going to eat fancy. Fine. Whatever. There's some level of that. But like, also, this is a spending in 1 month. I mean, I guess you're placing an order for the full year and you're like, we're paying up front because we got to use this budget or something. Yeah. But
and what we want this year is crab cake year.
Yeah, right. And we need $2 billion of crab cakes. Billion with a B. Yeah, that's right. We're going to put them in all the ration boxes for the soldiers or something.
Again, if I had the context of when we're talking about Department of Defense, are we talking about all the branches of military? In which case, $2 billion of whatever food item doesn't sound that outrageous to me. Like
but like it wasn't the food orders for the full year. They also like this was just one piece of the budget. They have their budget just got increased to 1.5 trillion. This was 1 month, like trying to use up the end of this budget. This before it was changed, so it was 900 billion before. Yeah, we increased it by 6.
I get it.
We just shouldn't have this like use it or lose it approach. Like that's just not a smart way to go about.
Just roll over.
I mean, no, it shouldn't roll over. It's just like you use it or don't use it, and your budget's not going to be like decreased next year if you don't use this 100 million. You know, like so we'll keep your budget there. Use what you need of this amount. The same as like
right.
Yeah.
How about we all act like grown adults who are like leaders in the nation and
Right.
spend taxpayer dollars responsibly? I guess is what you're getting
Yeah.
at. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's it right there. That's it. Yeah. I don't know, this whole thing with all these lobster tails and stuff. I was like, man, I'm not surprised this renovation of the fucking Fed building is costing us $1 billion or whatever. Like, now that doesn't sound that bad. Like, we spent that much on lobster tail. like. Like, I don't know why everything costs a fucking fortune to you guys. You guys are really bad negotiators, but like,
Government's just on a different scale, and then
yeah, I mean,
you send in a guy
right.
like Doge to clean up the waste.
And what we do,
and
what we do is get rid of redaction feature, like the redacting on PDFs.
Yeah.
We don't touch the DOJ and their lobster tails and grand pianos and all of that.
Yeah, we don't feed people in Africa who are starving, but we can fly Kristi Noem around on a luxury jet to the tune of $100 million. So,
well, I mean, yeah, fuck the African people starving. Like, what about American people that are in like in hunger? You know, like we've got starving people here. We could also feed.
Yeah,
you know,
we did not have the money for the Affordable Care Act extension, but
we can't cover healthcare. You know, for like everybody or whatever. You know.
Yep. But a grand piano for our 4-star generals.
No Hell problem. Yes, he needs that. He needs that. Like
another callback to a previous topic of ours. There's a new movie coming out. When I saw this, I could hardly believe it, which is the Michael Jackson biopic and called Michael. And you can tell by the trailer, it's like, this is not going to be a hard-hitting, investigative report on Michael Jackson's battles with and I'm like, why does this cat get off scot-free? Like, it's pretty clear. Pretty dang clear. He was...
We've forgiven him, Robert. We have forgiven him. Like...
Because we just really like Man in the Mirror.
If you're
it's
that
such a good song.
Well, I mean, like... So, I saw a thing about, like, basically, like, the girls from the 70s, these, like... teenage girls who dated all of these rock stars, like famously, including married them, like 15-year-old girls who dated like Mick Jagger, David Bowie, the guys from Led Zeppelin, like all of those guys. Like same story here. This is the same thing. This is still pedophilia.
Well, Michael Jackson's pedophilia was with single-digit age boys, I think. So,
but that's technically no different.
Legally no difference. I will concede. Yes, I will concede.
And I mean, I think it's pretty fucked up for like I think it was Steve Tyler convinced this family to like he became the guardian of one of these girls. Like I don't know how you made that arrangement with her parents, and they're like, cool, we'll sign over our parental rights to you so that she could like tour with them. Like that's pretty fucked. Like if you have to, in order to date someone, if you have to adopt them as your child, then like. Like, I don't know.
That's the same boy. You're putting on the same face as the Pearl Harbor Prime Minister of Japan. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, and then Trump cracks a joke about at Thanksgiving, hey, you like them young, don't you, Steve?
Yeah, right? Like...
Loretta Lynn, the old-time country music star, she was married at 14, and she had 4 kids by 18 or something, and she had 8 or 10 kids total, and she went on to become this big-time country music star. Incredible.
What about Priscilla Presley?
Yeah, same deal.
Like, she was 12 or something, wasn't she? I think she was 12. When she
married Michael Jackson? Am I thinking
when she married Elvis.
Because Michael married their daughter, I think.
Right. Okay, so let's see. When did Elvis Presley, Priscilla... Yeah, so Priscilla was 14 when they started dating. That's pretty young. That's many years younger than Kiara is now.
Yeah.
Imagine her going out with somebody who's in their mid-20s.
I know what 14 is like, and I have zero interest. But evidently, when you get these guys rich and famous, they're like, that's what I want. I want to push this boundary to the very edge.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I'm with you though, and to a degree that like it's not as bad. Like there's different names for like the age group. Like there's like a kind of pedophile that likes prepubescent versus a whatever. Mm-hmm. And I saw a comedian talking about it once, and he was like going on this thing about like, see, here's it's important to have these distinctions, and he's like, this never sounds good though, does it? Like when you're like, we need to make sure I'm clear here about like the good kind of pedophile. But anyway, like, but I mean, it is like it's much more deviant to like be interested in prepubescent children, because like not that long ago, like arranged marriages among Caucasian society at least, like I know there's still arranged marriages now, but like, it wouldn't be that weird to marry off your 16-year-old daughter to a 30-year-old man or whatever.
Yeah.
Good childbearing years or whatever.
Yeah.
It is.
No, I
don't know.
I think one of King Henry's wives was 12 years old or something like that. How old were King Henry's wife?
I think it was one of the Anne's.
23, 31, 27, 24, 16.
Was it an Anne?
Anne of Cleves was 24. Catherine Howard was 16.
Catherine Howard, yeah. There's a couple Catherines.
But I thought the one that they shipped in from Germany, which I think was the same one you did, Anne of Cleves. I thought she was really young, but...
But that was like the most traditional... Well, Catherine of Aragon was the most traditional kind of marriage. But then Anne of Cleves was, it was a very political... Make all these dowry arrangements with another royal, basically.
Yeah. You have many reasons to marry these people aside from their age and their compatibility.
Right. Well, yeah, which I don't think played in at all. I mean, Henry famously thought Anne of Cleves was gross. You should watch The Tudors. It's on Showtime. It's like
I have watched some of it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of boobs in that show. That's what I like.
I know, yeah. There's a lot of nudity. It's like period piece plus a lot like softcore porn.
Freaking King Henry's running around with his dick out the whole TV show,
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I mean, the opening sequence, it's like a girl unlacing her,
But I noticed there's an inverse correlation to the size of the breasts to how long we get to see them. I'm like, we're seeing these flat-chested girls, like, for 2 minutes on screen, and then the one like where I'm like
the ones you're like, come on, let's see those.
It's like flash gone. Okay, damn it.
Yeah, everybody knows that's much more. That's lewd. Can't have that big boobs out and about. Small boobs are fine.
I actually do not have very much doubt that King Henry did a lot of running around with his dick out.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, but like. When you hear about, like, Versailles and stuff, you're like, man, it was fucking... And, like, King Henry at the end, whoa, yuck. Like, first of all, he's, like, 600 pounds, but also, like, he has, like, festering wounds on his leg for, like... I think it was for the last 3 of his queens. Like, he was, like, just rotting, being wheeled around. That was part of putting
Cromwell to death is I think he was starting to go crazy from his injuries and his, his maladies, so... It was his head.
Right, yeah. I mean, you're starting to get septic and stuff. Like, if you just have a festering wound forever, the doctors are like, we're going to bleed you a little. That seems to be a good solution. Like,
I was just explaining yesterday to the teenage boys about, getting the humors in order.
Yeah. Your black bile is out of control right now. We got to get that under wraps.
First, we're going to have to bleed you, and then I need you to sniff this mixture of herring and...
mercury. Lots of mercury involved in these treatments also.
What harm could that cause?
Right, yeah. It's like, just drink this. It's mercury and thistle and whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You gotta drink stuff, you gotta smell stuff, you gotta stick stuff up your nose, you have to lie in certain positions,
Yeah. Get the leeches out. I don't know exactly what point we figured out leeches.
Yeah, you're in the same time frame. You're in the right time.
Well, I'm watching something about Queen Victoria, which is, considerably later. And, like, they're doing leeches then.
I certainly think it was post-Victorian, certainly post-Civil War that we had much of this figured out,
Well, yeah, I mean, look, the President Garfield, right? That stuff we listened to about President Garfield, like, when he got shot, and they're like, just hang him upside down and shake him to get that bullet out or whatever. Everybody sticking their dirty hands into his gut over and over, giving him meat enemas. Like, they're like, we're going to put a bunch of beef up your ass. That's going to totally solve this. It's going to solve this bullet problem, no problem. Yeah.
I know.
It's like if they just left him alone, like literally done nothing.
Yes.
Nothing at all, he would have been fine. But like
putting their grubby paws on him.
Right, they're like constantly like, oh, we think the bullet's over here, but it's actually over here. So they're just like feeling around inside of his guts without. Then they're just like, wipe this off. Okay, you want to try him out? Like,
and nobody thought to ask like, is there any evidence that this whole like meat enema thing works? Like,
right.
Has anybody followed up with the meat enema people and seen?
Yeah. Have we tried this out, or we're just making this guy like impossible to be around because he's just like so like rank, like his farts are just out of control, and we're like, I can't be in the same room with this guy like at all. I mean,
listen, it's still pervasive with humans. Obviously, modern medicine has come a long way, but there's an awful lot of the FDA has not approved this. There's a lot of like, in health or in money or in whatever, like pseudoscience and pseudo
100%.
Yeah. And we're just susceptible to it. If somebody stands in front of you and acts authoritative, we're like to believe
like, okay, sounds right. Yeah. That's definitely it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if I go out, if I go jump in the lake, freezing cold water once a day, that's like good for my health. Okay, great. You're like, okay.
Yeah. Well, I was just listening to a thing about I like this one dermatologist on YouTube, right? He does reaction videos, but he had one that was like this chiropractor had like come for him or whatever, like they were like in a fight, a chiropractor and a dermatologist. And like basically it started because the dermatologist was like, don't listen to dietary advice from chiropractors, wellness experts, or estheticians. You just shouldn't, like, full stop, right? And this chiropractor was like, that's bullshit. Here's why. Like, then, which, whatever, said a bunch of things, but he brought up like, oh yeah, chiropractors, we've been doing that. Like, we've known this stuff, not about dietary science, but since like the 1890s. And he was like, the dermatologist was like, oh, you know how we came up with the chiropractic, I don't know how you say it. Chiropract. Yeah. It's because some guy had like a feeling about spirits around him. And he thought that you could, like, release spirits that were, like, latched onto you by cracking your neck, essentially.
Yeah.
That's, like, what the whole science is based on.
And now, and now it's a quasi,
and it's very
science.
Quasi. Yes. Yeah, very quasi. But, like,
but people, like, I know people,
you're married to one.
Makes his living in chiropractic, and I'm like, But it'd be one thing to, if you're like, I have aches and pains and my spine hurts and whatever, fine.
Right.
I'll grant you some.
Right.
But yes, when you're talking about like, oh, you should only eat, raw tuna fish and asparagus,
like, yeah,
chiropractor.
Right. I mean, this dermatologist in his defense was like, don't listen to me either about dietary stuff. What you should listen to is a registered dietitian. That's who you should, that's the person to go to about diet health.
Yeah.
He's like, we do say some stuff, and like, he's like, most of the time when I talk as a dermatologist about diet, it has to do with acne and how there's not really a correlation between your diet and acne.
Yeah.
Like,
which people to this day still believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Well,
so it's like, so I just thought it was funny. I mean,
and I will grant that science is way far from perfect. We could go shred the scientific establishment right now. And especially in the world of dietary science, where you have ingrained companies like funding research and, alcohol companies trying to pay it's how drugs work. And all of that is hugely flawed. And in 25 years, we may learn that a whole bunch of the things that we thought were great today, we'll find out are not so great tomorrow, and vice versa.
Yeah.
But it's all way, way better than stuff that has no scientific
100%. Yeah. Like 1,000%. That's true. Like, it's, I mean, we have some evidence, whether or not it's funded by like someone serving their own interest, like, still, a study has been done about most of this stuff.
Whether it's repeatable or any of that, but...
Yeah, versus, like, let's put some leeches on you. That's gonna fix this, like, indigestion that you have. Leeches.
And it's, like, pervasive in fitness, too, where it's, like, there's like, zero evidence that cramps are caused by dehydration or... there's, like, zero evidence. This whole, like, you got to drink water all day, every day, and you want your urine to be super thin, or that you should eat salt after a run or drink Gatorade. Like, if you're drinking Gatorade, you're still decreasing the salinity of your blood because it is less saline than your blood.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Right. I mean, yeah, like nobody has to worry about your like electrolytes getting like that far out of balance from working out, unless you're like a professional athlete, like a really hardcore athlete,
And you
like
push yourself
really.
way, way to the edge. Yes. Yeah.
Right, right,
All,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So like,
Stretching does not prevent injuries. There's
yeah,
no injury prevention in stretching. All it does is make you more flexible.
yeah. I don't know. I like stretching though, and
Stretching is wonderful, but don't pretend it's going to keep you from getting injuries, you know?
yeah, that's true. I guess so. Yeah, yeah. That's why I just chill on the couch, because then I'm like, I'm not gonna get injured here. This is a safe. This is a safe space.
Then you run into the sitting is today's smoking or something.
Smoking,
Right?
right?
Sitting
Yeah,
is worse than smoking, which
right.
I have not. I will confess to our listeners, I have not dove into the science behind sitting is worse than smoking, but it strikes me.
I mean, I think that it's
true.
just, yeah. Well, it's like that's the catchphrase. I mean, like what they're saying is, don't be lazy. Like
Sedentary.
you need to be active. Yeah, being sedentary is bad.
Yep.
We're built to move. Whatever. So like, I don't know if it's as bad as breathing in carcinogens and which speaking of, I quit.
What? Good for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Quit the carcinogens, huh?
2 months now. About.
Wow. Well, good for
Yeah.
you. Yeah. And how's it going? You feel like you're done forever?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Is that what makes you
I don't
ornery
miss
and
it.
grumpy?
No, that's just me. That's just being a Cancer, you know.
Water symbol.
But
Wait, you said you do miss it or you don't miss it?
no, I don't miss it.
No.
Not now. It takes a while, you know,
Yeah.
like to not miss it. And like the ways I ended up back smoking again before, it's like is often like because I'll go drinking or something, like whatever.
Yeah.
Where like that's when like you really miss it, like with cocktails. But
Uh-huh.
since I'm not drinking that much these days, then that's not
Right.
really a factor. Like crosses my mind from time to time, but that's it.
Well, good
Yeah.
for you. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thanks. Yay. It's because of Chantix. Speaking of drug miracles, that's like the best drug out there, I think.
What is it?
Chantix.
Tell me more about it.
Chantix is a smoking cessation drug.
Oh,
And
okay.
basically, yeah, that's its sole purpose. But it's really fun though because, well, it makes you super nauseous, which is not fun. But but it makes your dreams extra vivid. Like it turns up the volume on your dreams.
Nice.
So like I've throughout years have just like kept some, and then I'll take it occasionally because it's like. If your dreams are scary, then this is really bad, right? Because then you're
right.
like, your nightmares are way more realistic and like,
Yeah.
I don't know when we get to like night terror level. Like, I don't,
Sure.
that's like a separate medical thing. But anyway,
Sure.
but my dreams are pretty fun. And like, and so like, usually it's an adventure or a puzzle to solve or something. So like, I like that. And, yeah, so it makes them more vivid. That's
Even-
why I like. Yeah.
Even grander adventure, huh?
Yeah, well, no, just like it makes it feel like lifelike, and I remember the details much more later. So, like,
Yeah.
basically, anytime I've talked about dreams on here, like the Mr. Peanut dream, which I still remember like crystal clear,
Yeah.
like you know, or the like bird singing on my, you know. Then I woke up and I'm like, oh my goodness, me and my Tesla, like
That was a Chantix-fueled dream.
yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Lately, I've been having sessions where I don't even know how to describe this perfectly, but I just say like where I sleep hard. You know what I mean? And then I wake up and I'm like, oh, like it's like, oh,
Yeah.
that was a hard sleep. Like,
Yeah.
oh.
No, I totally know what you mean. You're like, man, was I almost dead or something? Like, oh, come back, like pulling yourself back out of the nether regions, or not at nether regions,
and there's
but,
like there's some correlation. Those seem to be the same nights where it's several wake sleep cycles during, and wake up 2 or 3 times during the night. You're like, damn, I just had another hard sleep. You know? Anyway, so that's what it's been like here. Of course, we're on the wrong time zone and weird stuff.
Well,
and weird foods and
Yeah,
drinking.
you're also up in a mountain, right? So altitude stuff can affect things.
Yeah,
I mean,
I made two cakes yesterday, and they collapsed in the middle because I didn't even think about the
oh, you
altitude.
didn't see the altitude. Oh man, I've never had to use a like high altitude recipe, but I always see them on like the cake mixes and stuff. Like they'll like be like at high altitude, dude.
Yeah, this was
I'm
from
like,
scratch, so there
oh.
wasn't like it didn't have a box that had said make sure you cook
Right,
it
right.
slower or add more
Whatever you
water
do,
or whatever.
yeah. I don't even know like what makes the difference, but
Well, the altitude
yeah.
evidently here it is. The altitude makes it rise faster, more quickly.
Yeah.
So it rises and then cooks in place. It doesn't build the structure that supports it.
Right.
So it then collapses. So you want to do things that will make it rise slower. So less leavening, more liquid, and things like that. So I put my for the rest of the trip, I put my recipes in Chat GPT and said, give me the high elevation version of this recipe so it won't collapse on me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure the cakes were still good, just maybe some like concertining or whatever they call it. That's what they call it on Great British Baking Show.
Okay.
When they get like
super
more dense. Yeah. It's usually like if you stack cakes, like if you got a multi-tiered cake.
It was a 2-layer cake, but yeah, so the middle was like,
yeah,
I could put berries in here or something.
Yeah, sure, it still tastes good.
The edges were normal, and the middle was
right.
Sunk.
You need a bunt pan.
That's
sounds
it.
like
that would be a good. But you never know when you're at an Airbnb what you're gonna get. But
well, that's true.
And then I made the chocolate icing, and it was like fluffy. So it was just fluffier than usual.
Yeah,
so, but it tasted fine. But I didn't really like the consistency. So.
Yeah. Well, I've been very fixated on mountains lately, as you know, because I've been watching my 2005-2006 show about Everest or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just saw I like Googled because of course they're talking about the dead bodies on Everest, which there's lots of, but apparently recently I think it was the Tibetan government has sent up some like crews to go. Because they're like clean up basically because they're not the bodies, like just they brought down 11 tons of waste and like 4 bodies or something like that. But like, and they said that they estimate there'd be 50 to 60 tons of trash up there.
Yeah. I have heard it described as a garbage dump in the sky. So
well, I mean, there's lots of like tents and there's old rope and like oxygen bottles. Like that's a lot of what the waste is. Like it's not. I mean, and also like just waste like food waste and people waste.
Well, I'm sure there's tons of that too, and it just gets preserved in the snow beautifully.
Right.
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty popular now, isn't it? So it's a little the line is like a ride to Disney World or something, except you leave all your trash behind,
Yeah, and you're like in the death zone where like if you hang out there too long, you will die. Like it's just not, like there's not enough oxygen to sustain life.
Yeah.
Full stop. Like, and so you're just standing there. Freezing fucking cold.
I have very little interest in climbing.
I know. I'm like, man, I don't get it. Like, you guys are talking, like, they have to get up at like 3 a.m. to start their like climb, and it's negative 40 degrees, and I'm like, yeah, man. Like, I'm sure
you already got 2 strikes against you here.
I'm like, man, I'm sure it's cool up there or whatever. Like, yeah, you're like basically sick from the time you leave. Like base camp, it seems like everybody's okay, but then you go to advanced base camp ABC, and like everybody starts to become sick, and you get sicker and sicker as you go up. Basically, you can never catch your breath once you get like up to camp 1 or 2, and then you're at constant risk for like all these like there's HACE, HACE, and HAPE. High altitude cerebral edema or pulmonary edema, both which could kill you within like several hours, and the only solution is to go down. So like you've paid like $70,000 to go on this trip, and you might just all of a sudden be like, oh, you're so close to death from like 1 hour to the next that you have to go down, and that's the end. Like, sounds great.
The views are also amazing from the top of like these Rocky Mountains here that I can see, and and you come nowhere near as much risk to your life and limb.
Right. You can also like be in a house and stuff and like have proper food. You're not like eating yak meat and stuff. Like,
they have mountains you can drive to the top of, like Mount Washington. You can just drive.
Yeah, right.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Yeah, and it's like you're not really like. I mean, you I guess personally feel like you're conquering the mountain or something like that, but like are you though? Because like other people have done this shit, and like also with Everest, it's like you're with Sherpas who are like climbing up ahead of you to set up ropes and ladders and all of that stuff. Like they're setting it up for you. Like so you're not really conquering this mountain. You know,
Yeah.
like they're conquering it, but they're like built to do this. You know,
there's 100 people in front of you and 100 people behind that are all gonna conquer it to get
right. We're all gonna go up there and like forget how long we can stay taking pictures, get frostbite all over our fingers and lose our hands and stuff. It's like cool. I'll just look at the pictures online. It looks pretty neat online. You know.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Let's look at the portfolio.
Okay. No hate to anybody who wants to go mountain climbing. Go do it. Have fun.
I do. I hate you. You are an idiot.
You're an idiot. Yeah.
Our returns look a little bit like a mountain, as do I think everybody's, because it's like every day Trump wakes up and says we're done with the war or now we're bombing a new place or something.
Oh, really? Like, I've paid zero attention. You've been like my sole source of news about the war, by the way. People just mention that we're at war, and I'm like, yeah, true. I can totally feel that because my gas costs $3 a gallon now. Like, that sucks, you know? Like,
right. It's only that cheap because you're in Texas where they make the stuff. But yeah, it's just you wake up, one morning he's like, okay, we're winding this thing down, and the stock market's up 3%. But mostly it's been on this just horrendous slide. Our portfolio over the past 5 days is down 4%, so that's man, kind of a rough patch.
Go month. Let's see the month. I want to see the month.
The month is down 8%. So
what's 6 months? Go 6 months. Let's keep going.
6 months, we're crushing it. No, we're down 10%.
Down 10%, man.
Well, year to date. Year to date.
Year to date's less.
That's less than yes.
Yeah,
how about 1 year? 1 year.
Okay.
Up 43% in the year.
Hey, see,
most of that was from April to September. Those were our glory days here in terms of making money. Well, don't forget, we also took $7,000 off the tape. So
I think the takeaway from that little clicking through is that there's always a nice angle to look at. So let's look at the nice angle. Up 40% a year.
Folks, this is our lesson to you about financial investment is just find some range that makes it look
that
like
looks good. You don't have to look at the bad range. You don't have to be like, oh my God, it's down so much. Because it's not. It's also up a lot.
This is a trick they also use when raising money for ETFs and things like that. So they're like, look at this range. We crushed the S&P. Oh, really? How'd you do over the past year? Oh, they beat the hell out of us. So silver is up today, but down overall for us.
How's Fannie Mae?
Oh, gee, Fannie Mae. We really? Oh, we sold it, though. We closed our position.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Never mind.
We took our 237% and we went home, Kalyn.
Yeah.
Although we missed a big jump here recently.
Yeah.
I think we can live with it. So a win's a win, you know what I mean? We have so many that I just never even look at. IPO. We made 3.5% since we invested in September of 2024.
All right, look out.
Might be time to trim the sails on that. I don't know.
I mean, you're always about selling shit. I don't know.
Yeah. One that I did see we've done really nicely on, MSGS, the Madison Square Garden Sports.
Oh, well, yeah, no kidding.
I wish I had invested in that myself. That's only since November, 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Made 40%.
What? Nice.
Love it.
That is good. I mean, I think it helped that article came out, right? So
yeah, might have been.
Yeah.
So
it's also just a rock solid investment.
Well, I mean, we got more green than red overall. We're not doing too bad overall, but swing as hell.
Yeah.
How many individual investors would watch themselves lose 79% and just sit there and take it? I don't know, but
this one would. I would. I have many times.
We have 9 or 10 months for this one to turn around, so we're still looking for you, open door to make us a fortune.
Yeah, that one was a mistake.
I'm sure it'll look like genius by the time SPB is done, but anyway.
Well, come on now, don't talk bad about SPB. We're only down 8%. Is that 8% or 6%?
6.4%.
Yeah.
So we've lost all of $30. So
yeah, see, who cares? That's nothing. That's like the price of it. Yeah, it's like we're here to play. I don't know.
Price of doing business. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Man, January just texted me and asked me if I want to make a hobby airport run with her. And I'm like,
who wouldn't want to do that?
first of all, who likes to, yeah, like, I mean, I guess I want to go to the airport with you. Like, I don't know what we'll do when we get there, like, because I don't have a ticket. Am I supposed to buy one? Or are we just going to see how long the lines are for, like, TSA or whatever? Because, I mean...
she's not, like, asking you to drive her to the airports to take a trip. She just wants to see hobby airport?
She literally said, want to make a hobby airport run with me. I said, sure, when?
Yeah, of course.
I'm like, I'm down. What am I doing? Nothing. So, yeah.
What?
I mean,
What do I gotta do? I can't get a hobby airport.
Yeah.
And if you're going to pick one airport to like crowd watch, why would you pick hobby over
all right. I mean, we can't go in anyways. Like, we can't go very far in there. We're just going to hang out by ticketing. Like, I mean...
Just see the TSA line and just be like, oh, damn, look at all the
Well, like, let's just get in line for TSA and time ourselves, see how long it takes. And when we get up to the front, we'll be like, oh, shit, I don't have it. Oh, damn, I don't have a ticket.
I don't even know why I'm here. TSA guy, will you let me through?
I bet they'd arrest us or something if we're just like, oh, damn, well, we'll just turn around and go home. We've been standing in this line for 4 hours. Yeah, well, I mean, they've been, like, crazy slow lately. I've seen, like, tons of pictures of them, like, out the door and whatever because of, I don't know, we're not paying them later or something.
Wow, Janice got us all wound up, and she's like, we're going to get to the airport, like, way early. She had an 8 a.m. flight. They got to the airport at 6 a.m. We had an 8:45 flight or something. So we decided we got to get to the airport at 6:30 a.m. So you know how this story ends. We arrive at the airport, and we, like, through the line, you know? Yep. Then we're inside. We're like, here we are. We're sitting at the airport at freaking 7 a.m. or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Nathan had to go to had to go to Seattle, not Cleveland, right after I was there. And they found out there's a TSA app that will tell you how long the wait is. I feel like I'm in an advertisement for it right now. Like, hey, listeners, just for a fun fact for this week, there's a TSA app, so you can get online, see your airport, and see how long you'll be waiting, whether you have pre-check or not. Which is kind of pretty helpful. I don't know how accurate it is. I mean, they're not paying these people, so they're probably just like, it's 15 minutes, don't worry. Like,
yeah. Just how can I further sabotage this agency that doesn't want to pay?
Yeah, right. Yeah, just like, fuck it. I mean, how does it work otherwise? They've got to have somebody reporting back to, like, wherever that, like, we've got, like, a long-ass line or whatever.
Yeah, they do data collection, but I don't really know how the data collection works. You're right. I mean, I don't know if it's people literally measuring. Maybe they have volunteers. Maybe it's like the Nielsen ratings where they're like, you, sir, you hold this thing, and it will track how long it takes you to get from this point in the line to the – I don't know.
Maybe they just know that's like an amusement parks where they'd have the sign that's like 1 hour from this point or whatever. Like, you're like, fuck. Right. I have to wait an hour at this.
This is not amusing at all. Why do they call this place an amusement park? They should call it standing in line park, you know? I could be at Everest right now in a line like this.
Right, yeah. Just as fun, except for freezing fucking cold and, like, you can't eat. You want to, like, it might die at any moment. Like,
I think we got to wrap this up so you can get to Houston Hobby as soon as possible.
I know.
All the fun and amazing things that are there.
Yeah. Sounds good. All right. It's your turn.
Is it? All right. Well, from Aspen, Colorado, I say, cue the music. You've been listening to the Robert and Kalyn Get Rich Show. Leave us a review. Leave us a message. Send us an email, robertandkalyngetrich@gmail.com. Give us that thumbs up. Give us that 5 stars. And if you really like what we do here, forward us to your friends so they can get a good laugh and really get some solid financial and investment advice, which we do not provide.
We don't do that. Yeah, that's not us.
No. All right. Anything else we should tell the good people, Kalyn, or should we just wrap it up?
Stay tuned for next week. See you later.
We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. We said bye. Get out. Get out.
Go. Bye.
Go away. Don't you people have better things to do?
Yeah. Go to your home.
Go to your home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.